The recent discovery of primitive cousins of T. rex has provided illuminating insights into the twilight of the dinosaur era in Africa. Recently, researchers in Morocco unearthed fossils of ancient relatives of the T. rex. These two newly discovered dinosaur species had stout, bulldog-like snouts and unusually tiny arms. They were members of the Abelisauridae family, a group of meat-eating dinosaurs that were counterparts to the tyrannosaurs found in the northern hemisphere. These creatures lived during the final days of the Cretaceous period, and their discovery highlights the diversity of dinosaurs in Africa just prior to their extinction due to an asteroid impact 66 million years ago. Recently, in Morocco, at a site outside of Casablanca, two species of dinosaur have been discovered from the end of the Cretaceous period. The first species, discovered near the town of Sidi Daoui, is indicated by a foot bone that belonged to a predator. This predator was approximately 8 feet long. The second species, discovered in Sidi Chenan, is identified by a shin bone from a carnivorous dinosaur that grew to be about 15 feet in length. The two dinosaurs were members of the Abelisaur family, which were primitive and carnivorous. These creatures coexisted with the larger Abelisaur Chenanisaurus barbaricus, highlighting the diversity of dinosaur species that resided in Morocco. The timing of their existence is notable, as it occurred just prior to the catastrophic impact of a massive asteroid that marked the end of the Cretaceous period and the extinction of the dinosaurs. The research was spearheaded by Dr. Nick Longrich of the Milner Center for Evolution, located at the University of Bath. In his own words, he expressed that he found it remarkable that these beds were marine in nature. The sea in question is a warm, tropical body of water, inhabited by a variety of aquatic creatures such as plesiosaurs, mosasaurs, and sharks. It is not a location where one would anticipate discovering a significant number of dinosaurs, yet they are being uncovered nonetheless. While dinosaurs make up only a fraction of the total fossils discovered, the area is incredibly abundant in fossils, which has provided us with the most comprehensive understanding of African dinosaurs during the last days of the dinosaur era. Dinosaur fossils found by paleontologists are frequently not limited to a small set of species. Instead, the discovery of fossils from previously unknown species points to a rich and diverse dinosaur fauna within these beds. To date, there have only been a handful of dinosaur fossils discovered, which account for 5 distinct species. These species include the diminutive Ajnabia, a duck-billed dinosaur, a titanosaur with an elongated neck, the enormous Chenanisaurus, an abelisaur, and 2 recently identified abelisaurs. According to Dr. Longrich, there are additional fossils that have been found, but they are currently being examined and therefore cannot be discussed in detail. However, what can be said is that the dinosaur fauna at the site is extremely diverse and impressive. Approximately 66 million years ago, the last dinosaurs disappeared, along with a staggering 90% of all species that existed on the planet, including mosasaurs, plesiosaurs, pterosaurs, and ammonites. The subject of the end Cretaceous extinction and its origins have been the topic of discussion for over 2 centuries. The extinction of dinosaurs is often attributed to a colossal asteroid collision in the Yucatan Peninsula. However, some theories suggest that their decline had already begun before the impact. Recently discovered dinosaur fossils in Morocco indicate that these prehistoric creatures flourished in North Africa until the very end. According to Longrich, the decline in diversity during the end of the Cretaceous period in western North America appears to be a localized phenomenon. However, he cautions against extrapolating this observation to the entire planet, as it only pertains to a small region comprising Wyoming and Montana. As time progressed, the temperature dropped, which could be a possible explanation for the decrease in diversity of dinosaurs in regions farther from the equator. However, there is limited information available about the population of dinosaurs located in areas closer to the equator. In Morocco, it appears that they have managed to maintain their diversity and prosperity until the very end. According to Noor Eddine Jalil, a professor at the Natural History Museum and researcher at Université Kadi Ayad in Morocco, during the time when T. rex was the dominant predator in North America, abelisaurs held the top position in the food chains of North Africa. Jalil, who was a co-author on the paper, made this statement: Although dinosaur remains are infrequent, they convey the same information as the more plentiful remains of marine reptiles. Before the Cretaceous-Paleogene crisis, it is said that biodiversity was not decreasing but in fact was flourishing with diversity, according to reports. Dr. Nick Longridge from the University of Bath, Professor Xavier Pereda Subabiola, and Eric Isasmendi from the Basque Country in Bilbao, and Noor Eddin Jalil from the Museum of Natural History of Paris and University Qadi Ayad in Marrakesh authored a new study that has been published in Cretaceous Research. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.